Hello, good people. What in the world is going on? How are we? This is your host, Sam Schmidt, and we're checking in for another episode of I Should Be Ashamed with Sam Schmidt, a casual Friday edition today. I know, another casual Friday edition. It's as if another week has gone by, some more time has passed, and here we are. Oh man, what's going on today? How are you? What are you doing? What you been up to this week? Been productive? I haven't been productive as I wanted to be this week. I was more productive than last week, but not as productive as I wanted to be this week, man. I oh jeepers. It's been a pretty busy week, dude. Week of trivia. Last episode, I was able to record the end of it late, so I don't tell you about Monday. But yeah, man, went and uh went and recorded. Not recorded. Went and did trivia over at Splash Monday night, and then last night went out to a pretty dead caravan. Honestly, there was not a lot going on over there that night, but that is to this week's been like. And then today's been low key. I've just been sitting here watching the NBA draft. We're at the very beginning of the second round right now. I wanted to watch the entire first round of this draft, and then you know I wanted to draft the entire. Well, not draft. I wanted to watch the first round of the draft, see what my team did. Scoot Henderson and Chris Murray. All right. Not either is exactly what you hope to come away with after a night like this, but I guess we really are just building for the future at this point. I guess that really is just what it's gonna be about. But oh well, that's fine. I'm not really all that worried about it. Oh man, I like how the NBA commissioner's out after one round. One round is all it takes for this dude to be like, "Nah, I'm good." Hilarious. Yeah, man. What have you guys been up to today? I tell you, we got some fun stuff to go over today. Sorta. I don't know. We're gonna discuss things. We'll see what comes of it. I think it'll be fun though. Who knows? It probably won't be, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that much to me. Well, it sort of does, but not too much. I will say though, let's talk. We're gonna talk about this NBA draft for a little bit, man. I got time. You got time. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Yeah, let's try to give you guys a better retrospective on this week, though. That wasn't very fair. Tuesday, um, Tuesday, I got into town late. Went right over to trivia over at Splash Bar. Hung out with the regular crew. Plus, there's this group of teachers there. These ladies who are teachers whew, let's just put it that way. In the best way possible. Whew, like, whoa, Lordy. Hard to be professional in instances like this. If you guys didn't suck at trivia, I would have made it so you won. But you were terrible, so you didn't win. That's how it goes. But yeah, dude, the regular dudes that always show up there won as usual. And they're fucking awesome. And they always give out drink tickets to everybody else too. So it's a fun night. It's always a fun night. Yeah, man. And then after that, went over, hung out at Momakin for like a good hour and a half, for like a while. Wasn't planning on staying there. Maybe like 2 hours. I was there for a long time. I didn't expect to be. So I wouldn't be out of there sooner, but that doesn't happen nowadays. I'm too cool for a girlfriend. Anyways, um, beyond that funness, yeah, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, Wednesday, I headed out to the caravan Did that instead of watch the Portland Timbers play because they're fucking terrible. And it would break my heart to watch that team fucking play. What? I know I'm not supposed to be swearing this early into the episodes, but goddamn, when I'm talking about the Timbers, I can't help it. That is just such a bad team right now. Holy crap. Infuriating to watch. And now today's Thursday. Thursday, I've just been hanging out. I was gonna go do stuff tonight, but decided to record this podcast instead and do some other stuff and get some stuff done. I do need to get my shit together though. I've been kind of floundering the last couple of weeks. I've just not been putting in a tremendous effort. I could be doing a lot more than I am. Let's just put it that way. That bothers me. I don't know if that bothers you. It doesn't always bother me. I can't say that I'm always bothered by the thought of should if I should be doing more, but as of late, it's been kind of on my nerves. And it's tough because I'm fully aware that the only way that you're able to like step up and do that kind of stuff is like if you want to. And that's my honest God question. Do I genuinely want to? Do I want to do more, or do I just like the idea of saying that I want to do more and through that feeling as if I'm at least trying? Like the old Louis joke, like where he was sitting in first class and there was like the military guy getting on board and he's like he thought about giving him a seat. He's losing. I didn't actually give him my seat, but like I was proud of having the thought. And that's kind of how I feel about this, man. I'm proud of having the thought. So like I really should get my life together. I'm like, yeah, yeah, man, yeah. That's a great idea. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not how that's gonna work that easy. Hold on a minute. We got a phone call coming in. Give me a quick second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, had to pick up a phone call. We're back now. Things are still moving along. San Antonio Spurs are on the clock. Damn, dude, there've been 3 picks since I started this podcast. What are the chances this draft is over by the time I'm done with this shit? It probably won't be. It'll probably be like coming close. These are coming in like one every 2 minutes. Seems like so far. We'll get at least halfway through this draft. Goddamn. The second round of this thing. The NBA draft used to be like a million fucking rounds, like baseball is. Football too. They used to like do like he was drafted in the 14th round out of Pepperdine. Right? Dun 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 dun. Dun. Drafted in the 15th round, number 745 overall. And it wasn't even that much because like when they did drafts like that, there were so fewer teams. Because it would be like we're on draft 90. We're on draft pick number 90, whereas like that's the third round today. They'd be like, yo, what round are we in? Are we on round 10 already? Just how it was. And plus I feel like it was more often players were like in the league and then out of the league, like stuff like that. I feel like having a consistent career was not well, let's see, not even that's not even a thing now. Like what's the average NFL career? Like 2.5 years? Something like that, 3.5 years maybe. It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all, dude. It's a pretty short amount of time if I'm being frank with you. Which I try to be. Which I try to be. But yeah, man, who knows? Who knows? I do want to try to get the mess together a little bit. I know that's what I was talking about for the phone call. It would be good to get it together. Damn, dude, look at that. Charlotte's pick's already in. God damn. All right. Yeah, let's draft moving quickly, which is a good thing. This is how all drafts should be. There is no reason to be doing that other bullshit. Like the NFL really is the king of marketing because they're just like, fuck it, we're going. You get 15 minutes in between picks. That's why the first round takes 4.5 hours. It really fucking does, dude. You'll be starts at like 5 by like 8:30. It's still fucking on. Spending more time watching a draft than I am most games, dude. That's how long this shit takes. It's true. It's true. Yeah, a lot of truth being said by that boy. It's true, man. There is. I'm saying things that are right again, as I often do. Yeah, we big chilling. Just hanging out, having a good old time. Having a grand old time, man. Should we talk about this draft a little bit? Instead of me needing to get my crap together, we already knew that. We already knew I needed to get my crap together. So, damn, another pick already coming in. This time it's Charlotte. Who are you taking, Charlotte? Let's see who sure the Hornets ended up with. Colby Jones. All right. So they got Brandon Miller, Nick Smith, and Colby Jones. It's a solid little draft they put together right there. Kid out of Xavier. Yeah, Xavier's a real fucking basketball only. No, they do football. They use not football. They do baseball too, pretty well. But yeah, dude, Xavier's like when someone's like they went to Xavier, oh, he's a hooper. It has to be. Professional athletes who went to Xavier are hoopers or baseball players. For sure as fuck ain't a football player. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. Portland's pick is where 43. Ugh, all right. All right. Let's do something. Let's talk about this NBA draft a little bit, man. I'm watching it right now. We may as well talk about it. Let's get into these. Let's get into this thing, right? So when the lottery worked itself out, I know I talked about this a few weeks back, but I don't expect anyone to remember that mess. Um, the way the NBA basically does things is they don't straight up give the worst team the first pick. It's not how they do things. It's like by lottery. So basically, you have an opportunity to like make that pick or another one or do whatever the hell. Anyways, yeah. So more or less, once your name gets pulled from the lottery, you know where you're drafting at, right? For example, Portland had like the fifth worst record or whatever in the league this year, and like they finished with like the third pick. Detroit had the worst record; they finished with like the fifth. So it's not always exact, right? But anyways, San Antonio won the lottery. This was significant because like the player that everyone has been saying will go first overall for like multiple years now. People that predicted to go first in this draft is going to be a perfect fit in San Antonio, right? Victor Wembanyama, 7 footer out of France, 7'5", excuse me, 7'5", 220 pounds, and he's playing for San Antonio. Pop, you know the same franchise that made David Robinson Hall of Famer, Tim Duncan Hall of Famer. Oh, and you want to know about foreign national players? Oh, Tony Parker, fucking NBA champion. Give me Manu Ginobili, NBA champion. There were some other Spurs that were international. Dude, so many ballers, dude. They're absolute ballers. You can't even be mad at it that much. I would like to be, but you can't be. It's frustrating. So yeah, obviously Victor Wembanyama won first overall of the San Antonio Spurs, who rightfully freaked the heck out. Terrific work by them, getting one of, if not the best prospects of recent memory. Like legitimately, maybe like the most obvious number one pick since like Anthony Davis. Like more obvious than Zion, more obvious than um a lot of guys, more obvious than a lot of guys, dude. That might have been more obvious than Anthony Davis, honestly. Yeah, probably not. But like that's right up there, dude. Braun, right up there. Some people were saying this is the most anticipated because I mean you're 7'5" and you got the fucking game of a three. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's why that man went first overall, no doubt. Next, lottery wise, it worked out like this: Charlotte with the second pick, Portland with the third pick. Then you had that followed up by Houston with the fifth, fourth, Detroit with the fifth, Magic six, Pacers seven, Wiz eight, Jazz nine, Mavs 10. And here's where things got interesting, right? So, second overall pick was obvious. This wasn't going to be interesting. Was Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller is a 6'8", 200 pound SES like MVP honors type of player, dude. Unbelievable basketball player. Now the problem was during the season at least, as he was facing a legal issue, but that seems to have like cleaned itself up pretty nice for him. So obviously, 6'8", small forward, makes sense that he's going to Charlotte, a team with a point guard already doing that. So now we get to Portland at 3. And this is where things get intriguing, not just because it's my team. Portland forever has been, I don't want to say they've been bad at drafting, but it's like they've just drafted players that don't necessarily, they've drafted guys they view as some of the best available, which isn't the worst thing, but it means that there have been specific needs that have forever gone unfulfilled. And this is yet another one of those drafts. Portland took the number 3 player available, the third best player, I would say, in this draft, maybe second best, arguably, but third best player. Point guard, 6'2", 195 pounds. By the way, that's my weight in size. That's me. That's my size. I might be like 5 pounds less than that. And I guarantee those 5 pounds plus about another 15, 20 are all muscle because this dude's jacked. Thing is with the kid is that he didn't play college. He was a G League Ignite kind of guy, meaning that he played for like the NBA's developmental team for guys who don't want to go to school. He's got terrific ups. I mean, look at he could be very like a really really good player. It's just here's your problem: you're drafting into a team that like doesn't need a guard. You know what I mean? It's like that's a tough position to put a team in. Well, not really, but it's like it's you already have your point guard and Damian Lillard. You're trying to build around him, right? That's the whole thing you're making an argument about. And then you're like, let's draft a point guard of the future. It's I know Portland's got a move or two on the horizon, but like they got to make that move or two coming up soon. Anyways, fourth overall pick, excuse me, was there was a little bit of a fall off here in terms of intrigue, but Amen Thompson, 6'7" point guard, 199 pounds, huge point guard, elite physical talent, right? Can be a lockdown defender as well. Like definitely not a bad pick. And how great is this? As I said, Amen Thompson, the first pick, point guard, 6'7", 199 pounds. His brother, Ashar Asar Ausar Thompson, Amen and Asar, yeah, Asar Thompson, 6'7", 204 pounds. You did. He is like he's a two, dude. How crazy is that? Two twin brothers go top 5. That is crazy. That's crazy, man. Both of them with the overtime elite. I believe overtime elite, if I'm not mistaken, is a another one of those G League teams. So how crazy is this, dude? Out of the top 5 picks in the NBA draft, one of them went to an NCAA college. One of them, Brandon Miller. It was Alabama. Gone are the days of the Duke, Kansas, Villanova top 3, dude. But Syracuse, Louisville, Kentucky. Well, Kentucky, yeah, Kentucky was 10th. That's crazy. 2 players were drafted from France before anyone from Kentucky. That's wild. Another one of my favorite players ended up in Derek Lively. He ended up being picked up, and I think he's gonna probably be. I think he's gonna be one of the guys apparently gonna be moved. But we'll see, man. And I'll tell you what, Portland's coming up on this clock again, so I'm gonna talk. We're gonna talk NBA. We're gonna talk about draft stuff until Portland comes back around. We'll hear me react live to the pick on the podcast, and then we will move it along. Ram along. But I think NBA draft isn't. I think if we're talking about the entertainment values of pro sports drafts, entertainment like it's up there. NBA is fine. Really though, if we're talking draft, I am a like really though, if we're talking drafts, NFL draft over NBA 10 out of 10 times, dude. What are we talking about? What are we talking about out here? NBA NFL draft is just like it's as I said, it's 3.5 fucking hours. But goddamn, it's a lot more watchable than this is. You actually have like legit experts actually breaking shit down on there, as opposed to like JJ Redick and a bunch of other people just saying stuff. And look, I like JJ. This isn't me coming down on JJ Redick. I'm actually a big JJ Redick guy. I enjoy the old man and the three. I like that podcast, dude. JJ Redick is good shit work. That's not the question. Oh, do. Oh no. All right. I'm back. I don't know how long that audio was bad for, but you know what? We're just gonna let it ride. Fuck it. As I was saying though, dude, yeah. We'll wait for Portland to make their pick here, and then we will see how I react to it. Oh boy. We will see. I can't say that I'm over the moon about whatever it's gonna be. It's the second round, dude. Very rarely. And I look at I know Nikola Jokic was like what a 42nd pick, 47th pick, somewhere in there. Like there are great players taken here. There's a Serbian still on the board, dude. There's a second round Serbian still on the board. I don't know how. Can we just start taking all these players from like the Balkans? If it used to be Yugoslavia, can we just take them all, please? Good Christ, they're all so good. Entire fucking generation of people who just fucking grew up on that Arvidas Sabonis shit, I guess. Which I mean, shout out Arvidas, Arvidas Sabonis, Arvidas Sabonis, Tristan Vukcevic, Tristan Vukcevic. Yeah, dude, somebody take fucking Christian Vukcevic already. This motherfucker needs to get taken. What are we doing out here? Come on, draft. Show me best available. Let me look. Dude, there's another French guy available. How are we not? How many French dudes are going to get taken in this draft? It's looking like 4 or 5. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, a 6'10" power forward from fucking Serbia. Give him to 6'10", 185 pounds. Okay, so he is tiny. Holy shit. 185 at 6'10"? That's less than I weigh, dude. How are you going to be way less than I do and like be 6'10"? That's fucking crazy. This motherfucker just not eating? Good Christ. I'm not joking though. Portland is on the clock in one, two, three, four, 5 picks away. This Vukovic is fourth right now. I kind of want him. Want him, damn it. Actually, honestly, I want any of these forwards on here. Between Jackson, Vukcevic, Jackson Davis. I don't want Yeah, I do want Jackson Davis. I take Jackson Davis. Jalen Wilson, and be all right. Keontae Johnson still sitting there is a little Keontae Johnson can play. Also, Muhammad Goye, 7-footer out of Washington State. That could be interesting. We'll see what they do. They'll probably pick somebody that I haven't looked at all, and I'm just gonna be sitting here furious, wondering why. You take a center. Maybe an Anama Sonogo from UConn. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I want a 6'9" center when I could have a like a 7 foot power, like a 7 foot power forward. Yeah. The better shooting stroke. Yeah. 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan. Yeah, but dude, please, please, Portland. Ugh. You guys are just listening to me fan out at this point. It's all right. This podcast might end up going a bit long just so that we can get this moment. But it's all right. We're gonna end the podcast this week on me like freaking out about this no matter what happens. This draft really slowed down here. This isn't good. I was really hoping this would take us a little longer. This would give me more to talk about today. But it's all right. It's fine. Show me the pick. Show it to me. Hornets picked twice, Denver, Washington, then Portland. Those Charlotte picks are not in a row, but it's fine. Seriously, you would want to. Mohamed Goya, just like I said, power forward out of Washington State. Gosh darn it, off the board he goes. All right. Well, that still leaves people. Yeah, I still got can still get Gregory Jackson, can still get Tristan Vukcevic, still get Trace Jackson Davis. There are options. I wouldn't say ideal options, but there are options. It's crazy that like I'm looking 20 picks ahead when my team picks in like four. But god damn it, dude, this is what they do. Plus the second round of the NBA draft, man. No one knows. You can get a little, can get funky. Things can get funky out here. I think we all know that that's true. Be very curious to see because god damn it, dude, if Portland drafts a guard, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I really will lose my freaking mind if I'm sitting here and I'm just like, why on earth would you do that? Why would you do that? He says in his bad Sebastian impression. Oh man. Oh man, I gotta sit through an entire Christopher Nolan movie trailer before I see this next pick. Dude, come on. I like Nolan too. I'm gonna go see this movie the day it comes out. I just it's a lot to sit through. Especially as I wait for this fucking pick because I already said that I would do it on the podcast. This episode's probably gonna go long because of this shit. Oh Lord. Okay, they're finally back here. Good Lord. All right, Denver's on the clock. Let's see what this dumb pick is. It's Denver on the clock, but like they're picking for the Lakers. There's a trade in the works. You know how that stuff works. The pick is Maxwell Lewis, small forward, Pepperdine. Not surprised. And quickly, the Charlotte Hornets pick is in, so maybe they have a little bit more. Maybe they have a little bit more empathy for our situation here on this podcast, as if they give a fuck. Uh, yeah, but let's talk a little bit about the week that it's gonna be while there's missed time here, man. The weekend's coming up. Tomorrow, not sure what's going on, if anything, but stay updated. Listen to the podcast. I mean, tomorrow meaning tonight, the day this comes out, but whatever. Friday, not sure what's gonna be going on or Saturday, but Sunday, come out to Foxtail Fermentation Project, of course. Come out, listen to the new episode of Your Worst Neighbors that will be dropping and have a guest on the podcast. Should be a lot of fun, I would assume. But then yeah, man, then Monday gonna be heading back down to Santa Cruz, like always. Hopefully getting there on time this week. B Raj, you son of a bitch. So let's see here, man. Charlotte's picks on the clock. Commissioner's coming out. Make your pick, motherfuckers. Number two picks away. Make your pick, motherfucker. Number two picks away. Don't. That's the NFL draft music. That's not really what this is. Amari Bailey. All right, guard, UCLA. I watched his full play, I believe. I think. Is he one done? I don't think. Yeah, maybe he is. Definitely watched his teammate play. Washington is on the clock, meaning Portland is next, meaning this podcast is almost over, you lucky sons of bitches. Yeah, man, why did he? I would have, I don't know. I would have might have gone back to school if I was that dude. He could have been top 10 material if he like stuck around a little bit. Who knows, though? Who knows? Who knows? What do I know? I don't know anything. I'm just saying words on this podcast, man. He was a baller, no doubt about that. Dude could play. I watched games that they played. They were good, man. They were good, man. They were good. All right, Washington. What are they gonna do here? Ryan Rupert out of France is still available. Ryan Rupert. I don't know if that's how you say that or not, but I'm just saying shit at this point. Yeah. Best available as of right now. Yep. Ryan Rupert, shooting guard out of France, 6'7", 192 pounds. Gregory Jackson, 6'9", 215, South Carolina. Tristan Vucevic. Come on. Draft Serbian. 6'10 Serbian. Was 6'9 Trace Jackson Davis. Gotta say, just 6'9, 215, 6'10, 185, 6'9, 245. It's tough. 6'9, 245 is a fucking big boy. All American season, 23 points, 8 rebounds. Trace Jackson Davis might be the move. That being said, Washington will probably pick him right here if I just told you how it would be the move to do it. That can't be smart. I probably just jinxed this, didn't I? That's what I get for being a stupid. Wow, wow. Wizards pick is in. All right. That didn't take too long. Good on them. Let's see how this goes. I got to tell y'all, the one that's going to annoy me is going to be, we all know Portland's going to annoy me. We all know. There's no way that I don't end up infuriated by whatever. Well, no, there's a good chance I won't be infuriated, but I doubt I'll be like over the moon. You somehow got to tell me this pick and like two players got traded for a fucking all-star. Long there's a way you're gonna have me stoked tonight. But we'll see. Maybe they will. Who knows? How comes the commissioner with a Washington pick? So let's get this underway. How about it? Come on, Portland. Do something not incredibly dumb, please. I beg of you. Tristan Vukcevic. There it is. What I say. Serbian. There he goes. Fluid big man. Yep. It's the type of player. But all right. We've already got our Balkans center. We're good, I suppose. Let's go get one of the power forwards now. How about it? Let's go get a real four. Come on, give me a four. Give me a four. Gregory Jackson or Trace Jackson Davis. One of the two. One of the two would be fine with either. Just want one of those two. Frankly, that's like my number one concern right now is Portland, not us. Portland drafting something not horrendous. Already picked Scoot Henderson with the number 3 overall pick. Already Picked Chris Murray with the 23 overall pick. Let's see what Portland does. So here's basically what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you who they pick, and I'm gonna give you like the summary, the ESPN summary of them, and then I'm gonna give you my opinions on how it all fits together. On how it all fits together. Honestly, but like Sonogo, I'd be fine with that. Either of the Jacksons would be fine with that. Shoot, here comes the assistant commish. Let's see what the move here is. The Portland Trailblazers select. Take a deep breath. Don't be angry. Brian Rupert, guard, France. All right. French guard, I guess. Let's see how this turns out. Good size on him. 6'7", 192. Light, but yeah. A right wrist fracture caused Rupert to miss 2 months of action, but he made his return at the beginning of January. All right, well, fully healthy. That's good. Quickly reclaiming his spot in the starting five, having some of the best games of the season recently as the New Zealand Breakers finish. Okay, so they play New Zealand. 7'3" wingspan. Jesus H. Christ. That is wild. There you go, folks. Rian Rupert. He's a disruptive he's a defensive wing type of guy. But all right, there we go. That's the podcast. I guess we're gonna be talking wrapping up the rest of this on Monday, Tuesday's episode. But that being said, I appreciate you guys for listening. We already went over stuff. Follow me at Sam Schmidt Comedy on Instagram. And I'll see you guys later. Sorry for the long episode, but yeah, draft special. Deuces.